Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel today. Today we are going to unbox the Neora A5 softbound weekly planner. Before we go further, please go and watch the actual unboxing. So this is the A5 softbound Neora weekly planner. Let's just see what is there inside of this. Obviously the first page, then you have the book belongs to page, then you have the vision board. Then you have the yearly tracker. Then you have the monthlies. So this will go on for 12 months. Then we have the weeklies. So mostly the current weeklies are across in four quadrants. This time around, there is this kind of weekly, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then here you have priorities, affirmations, accomplishments, grateful for, etc. I'm generally not used to this format. Let me just bring in my this year's planner and I'll show you the comparison. So I'm used to this particular format. As you can see, there is Monday, Tuesday, and there are goals and this week and accomplished and all of that. I'm used to this format. They have completely changed this year's format to this. I used to like this format slightly more because I could write my running to do lists here and then go about my daily to do lists at this place. One thing that I definitely notice is now I have three distinct grids that I will not use, which is Saturday, Sunday, and the priority affirmations accomplished, grateful for grid. I'm again mixed. I think I have a mixed feeling to this, but people who want to track their time and track their to do list, I think this is a great place because you have pretty much 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. An entire time blocking zone. I'm not sure I'm going to ever time block because I use my Google Calendar, or rather my calendar, very extensively for time blocking. So I'm not sure if that will be useful for me. I think this is a big change for Neura for their weekly planner design. Then there is notes pages. This is something that I absolutely love about Neura. So this page, I can actually write my things to do for this week, and the next pages I can actually write the notes from the exact same week. So if there was a meeting or something in a week, I can quickly check my calendar, come here and check the notes for that week itself right there. So in the last year's undated planner, the weekly started, and then at the end there were notes pages. I barely have any notes pages, but after the weekly, there are notes pages. I just have two notes pages left now, but that is how much I love my notes pages. So I appreciate this notes pages where I know that every week I have dedicated two notes pages for myself. I think that is it. This is the major change. I think design wise, this is a huge change. For me to get used to is also a very big change. So I will report back on how am I doing. So this is interesting. So if the week ends on a Friday, a month ends on a Friday, then there are a lot of blank spaces, and I really love that. I can actually write a lot of monthly things here, which I appreciate. I think that is it. This is how the entire year will go. And at the end, you have, I think, the same habit trackers, expense trackers, password keepers, important dates, contact, passions, and year in review. I think that is it. This is the weekly softbound A5 planner from Neura. This will be my work planner. That is all I wanted to show. There are major changes that Neura has done. I think paper quality is still the same. So that is what I'm glad about. It is a big change for me. So let's see, I'll report back during the year and how I am actually coping up with this change. I will have to completely rethink how I place stickers because in this case, I will blur some things out. I will show you this week. Um, I had sort of a groove on how I was structuring everything. So I had my to dos here. I had a lot of stickers and the weekend to dos to be here, and then the week completely was covered with my work to dos. This is how generally I decorated the planner, and if you see, more or less on a daily basis, I did the exact same thing as you. If again this is blurred out, I'm really sorry, but you can see the things to do list here. This is all decorated. Then I'm writing my weekend things to do here, and things like that. So mostly this is how I decorated. I'll have to rethink the sticker situation. Call me mad, but that is the only thing that I'm thinking at the moment, because then I will have a sticker heavy space right here, which I don't really like, because then my entire page will have some sort of work things to do, and then the stickers will be only concentrated at the bottom. I would like a more mixed kind of stickers. Again, this is first world problem. I love to decorate my planner, and that is the reason that comes as the first thing. And you have seen the flip through of my 2024 planner, and I have been consistently using stickers in my work planner, and that is the reason. That is one of the most things that is bothering me, because I think this grid would be good enough for me to write my things to do. That is not something that I'm worried about. I'm more worried about the kind of sticker placements that I'll have, but that is a challenge. I will have to uh, look and learn what new things that I can incorporate in this new sort of design that I have for the planner. But nonetheless, I'm going to report back. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll switch to another planner. I'm not too worried about that. I think that is it from me. Let me know, how are you liking the planner marathon. I will cover 40 plus planners in this series. I think a few videos are already out. Please do let me know if you want to see any other planner in this planner marathon series. And that is it from me today. Thank you for watching. Bye now.